Yes, I did. Oh, Mrs. Manningham, Mrs. Elysa.
Oh, Mrs. Manningham went to bed, sir. She had a bad headache, and she went to bed.
Oh, and how long has the good lady been in bed? Do you know?
She went to bed a little while ago, sir.
Oh, well then we must be quiet, mustn't we? Walk about like cats. Can you walk about like a cat, Elizabeth?
Yes, sir, I think so, sir.
Very well then. Walk about like a cat, all right? That is all. Elizabeth,
Yes.
why haven't you cleared away the tea things?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I was really just about to, sir.
I think you'd better clear away the tea things, Elizabeth.
Yes, sir. Sir, where are you going to have supper, sir?
Yes, I'm going to have supper. The question is, am I going to have supper here?
Are you going to have it out, sir?
Yes, I'm going to have it out. I just came in to place my tie.
Oh. Can I get you a new tie, sir? Would you like me to get you a tie?
Why? Do you know where my ties are kept?
Yes, sir. In your room, sir. Would you like me to get you them?
Well, quite a lot you know, Elizabeth. And do you know what sort of tie that I want tonight?
Yes, sir. I think I know what sort of tie you need, sir.
Well, then all I can say is you know a lot more than I do. No, I think you must leave me choose my own tie. That is, if I have your permission, Elizabeth.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What did you think of Mrs. Manningham tonight, Elizabeth?
Mrs. Manningham, I don't know, sir. She certainly seems very unwell.
Yes. I doubt if you could guess to what degree she's unwell. Where are you beginning to guess?
I don't know, sir.
I'm sorry that I had to drag you and Nancy into our troubles tonight. Perhaps I should not have done that.
It's all very sad.
I'm at my wit's end, Elizabeth. Don't you know that?
I expect you are, sir.
I've tried everything. Kindness, patience, cunning, even harshness to bring her to her senses. But nothing will stop these wild, wild hallucinations. Nothing will stop these wicked pranks and tricks.
It's all very sad, very terrible, sir.
You don't know the quarter of it, Elizabeth. You only see what is thrust upon you, as it was tonight. You have no conception of what goes on all the time. No, not this one.
Would you like me to get you new ties, sir?
No. Do you know about Mrs. Manningham's mother, Elizabeth?
Mrs. Manningham's mother, what way do you mean, sir?
Oh, just in the manner in which she died.
No, sir.
She died in the madhouse, Elizabeth, without any brain at all in the end.
How terrible, sir.
Yes, terrible indeed. The doctors could do nothing. You know, Elizabeth, I'm going to have to bring your doctor to see Mrs. Manningham before too long. I've fought against it to the last, but it can't be kept a secret much longer.
No, sir.
What I mean to say is, you know what goes on in this house. You can testify to what goes on in this house, can't you?
Indeed, yes, sir.
Indeed. In the end, you may have to testify. Do you realize that? Say?
Yes, sir. I only wish to help you both, sir.
I believe you there, Elizabeth. You're a very good soul. I sometimes wonder why you stay in this house, this dark house. I wonder why you do not go. You are very loyal.
I'm always loyal to you, sir. Always loyal to you.
How such? I thank you, Elizabeth. You will be repaid later for what you have said, and repaid in more ways than one. You do realize that, don't you?
Thank you, sir. I only wish to serve.
Of course. And now, I'm going to go out. In fact, I'm even going to try to be a little gay. Do you understand that? Or do you think it is wrong?
Oh, no, sir. I think you ought to have whatever pleasure you can, sir. While you can.
Yes, I wonder. I wonder. It's a curious existence, isn't it? Well, good night, Elizabeth.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
He was right when he said he'd be repaid. Though not in the way he thinks. Would you go get the mistress?
Yes, sir. I'll go with you.
Thank you. Ah, there you are.
I saw him go.
Well, we must get back to work.
What did he come back for?
They came back to change his clothes. Have a closer look at this.
What if he comes back again? There's no light to warn us now.
Oh, you realize that, have you? Well, we'll just have to take the risk. Now, just a little patience.
Oh, he must not touch that. What will I say when he comes back?
I do not know what you will say when he gets back. Just as I don't know what you will do if he gets back and I've not removed you from his loving care for good. Now, what was that? Will you go have a look? Seem to be rather bothered this evening.
Oh, it's all right. It's only Nancy. I forget she goes out at this time.
She uses the front door, does she?
Oh, yes, indeed she does. She behaves like a mistress in this house.
Huh, saucy girl. Ah, there. Next to a key, there's nothing a lock appreciates like kindness.
Will you be able to close it again?
Yes, no damage done yet. And when he got there in the cupboard, was there nothing here?
What is that? What is that in your hand? What do you see?
Just Bill, I fancy.
Yes, as you say, just a bill. Just a grocer's bill. Oh, forgive me if I doubted you at first, Inspector. He must be the wickedest man on earth.
I'm afraid you're one ahead of me on that.
This bill. This evening he went storming out of the house because he had given it to me and I had lost it. He threatened me with the madhouse if it did not come to light.
Well, the essence,
Getting to understand at last, I think.
yes, the essence of a good trick is in simplicity. Let's see.
Is there anything else there?
Not much.
What's this? Ah, look at these! Oh, for God's sake, would you look at these?
These are your possessions also?
Yes! Well, this watch I lost a week ago, but this brooch has been missing for 3 months. He said he would give me no more gifts because I had lost them. He said that in my wickedness I had hidden them away. Oh, Inspector, you have indeed found treasure tonight.
Not much here, at least not to the point.
A moment. A moment. Oh, this is from my cousin.
Is correspondence from your relations very much to the point at the moment?
Oh, you don't understand. But when I was married, I was cast out by all my relations. I've not seen any of them ever since I've been married. They did not approve of my choice. I have longed to see them again more than anything in this world. When we moved to London, to this house, I wrote to them. I wrote to them twice, but there was no answer. Now I see why there was no answer. This letter is from my cousin. Listen, let me read you what he says. Let me read it to you. Dear cousin, all of us were overjoyed to hear from you again. Overjoyed? Do you hear that? He goes on to say that his family are in Devonshire, that they've gone to the country. He says that we must meet and recapture old times. He says that they all want to see me again. He says he's sorry that I have not been well, and I must go and stay with them, and they will give me their Devonshire cream to flatten my cheeks and their fresh air to bring the sparkle back to my eyes. They will give me, oh dear heaven, they wanted me back. They wanted me back all the time.
You shall have your Devonshire cream, and you shall have your fresh air to bring the sparkle back in your eyes. Why, I can see the sparkle there already. Now, if you can be brave now, you won't have to wait so long. Can you be brave?
Yes. Thank you, Inspector, for bringing me this letter. What do you want to do now?
Just stand by for the moment. Tell me, this drawer here, has it ever been opened to your knowledge?
No.
Well, this one's much more difficult.
What are you going to do? Are you going to force it?
If I possibly can.
Oh, but you must not do that. Oh, what will I say when he comes back?
I don't know what you will say.
God, I'm afraid. What can I do?
The only thing you can do at this time, move ahead. If we fall back now, we're lost. I'm going to take a gamble and force this. Are you with me?
Well, don't you see? All right, force it. Force it.
All right. I ordinarily don't like violent methods of this sort. They make me feel like dentist. There we are.
Is
Let's
there
have a
anything
look.
there?
Nothing at present. Nothing at present. Oh, wait. No, not that. Nothing. I'm afraid we've lost our gamble.
Oh, no. What are we going to do?
Oh, just a bit of rapid thinking. Don't interfere. I've been in much tighter quarters than this. Now, next thing to do is let's get this put back in order. The watch and the brooch there, the letter. Let's remember where we put those. That was on the right side, I believe.
Yes, right there.
Oh, this is a nice piece. When did he give it to you?
Oh, shortly after we were married, but it was only secondhand.
I'm afraid you got everything secondhand from that girl. Now, let's get this back locked in position. Secondhand? How did you know this was secondhand?
There's an affectionate inscription to someone else inside.
Is that so? Why didn't you tell me that?
I only discovered myself a little while ago.
You know, I have a feeling I've seen this somewhere before. Where's this inscription you speak of?
Well, it's a bit of a trick. So you pull a pin at the back out, it goes to the right and to the left, and then it opens up like that.
How very odd. What are all these spaces in here?
Oh, there were some beads in it, but they were all loose and falling out, so I took them out.
There were some beads in it. They were loose and falling out. Do you still have them by any chance?
Yes, I put them in the vase.
May I see them, please?
Yes.
There should be 9, I think.
Yes, I think that's right. Well, here they are. Some of them at any rate.
Thank you. Oh, could you lift the rest?
Yes.
Thank you.
Here.
Yes. Yes. Tell me, have you ever been embraced by an elderly detective?
What do you mean?
Because that is your immediate thing. My dear lady, my dear lady.
Oh, what are you so excited about?
Don't you understand? These are the rubies, the Barlow rubies. 12,000 pounds complete. Here, have a good look at them before they go to the Queen.
It couldn't be. What? It couldn't be. They were in the vase the whole time.
I remember where I saw this. I remember it clearly now. It was importance of the old lady when I was on the case. She wore it on her breast. Huh. I remember it though it was 20 years ago. 20 years ago? Am I not the most wonderful man?
Because I had it all the time. I had it all the time.
And all because you couldn't resist a little common theft along with the big game. Well, it's time. I'm after the big game now.
Are you going to leave?
Yes, I must, and quickly now.
Well, where are you going? What are you going to do? Are you going to leave me?
I'm going to move heaven and earth. What time is it? Oh, it's early yet. Oh, good. What time do you think he'll be back?
I don't know. He doesn't usually get back till 11.
All right. Well, let's get these things back in order and locked up.
What are you going to do?
It's not what I'm going to do. It's what the government's going to do in the person of Sir George Raglan. Yes, that's Sir George Raglan. He, the man, the power above all the powers that be. He knows I'm here tonight, but what he doesn't know is that I have found what I have found. No, there's not much helping this here, but we'll just have to take the risk. And you would serve the ends of justice best by going up to your bed. Do you mind going to your bed?
No, I'll go to bed.
No. Whatever you do, go there, stay there. Your headache is worse, it's much worse. Do me anything but stay there.
Spencer, don't leave me. I have a feeling something will happen if you leave me. I'm afraid. I haven't the courage.
Oh, don't embarrass yourself. Here's your courage. Take some, but don't get tipsy and don't leave it about. I'll let myself out.
All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yes, sir. Did you ring the bell?
Yes. I rang the bell. It seems the whole household has gone to bed without leaving me my milk and without leaving me my biscuits.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. They're just outside. I'll bring them in. Mrs. Manningham usually does that for you, doesn't she? Cook's gone to bed, you see. And I thought we just come.
Right. And would you please deputize for Mrs. Manningham and bring them in?
Certainly, sir.
Oh, before you do that, will you please tell Mrs. Manningham to come down here and join me?
Yes, sir. Certainly, sir.
Nancy? Did you go upstairs?
Yes, sir. She has a headache and she's trying to sleep.
Oh, she has a headache, has she?
Yes, sir. Is there anything else you'll be wanting?
And can you ever think of a time, Nancy, when Mrs. Manningham did not have a headache?
No, sir. Hardly ever, sir.
And do you usually perform your house duties in outdoor attire?
Oh, I just told you, sir. I've only just come in and I heard the bell by chance.
Yes. Well, that's just the point.
How do you mean?
Won't you come a little closer, Nancy, so I can see you? Do you have any idea of the time of day, or rather night, Nancy?
Yes, sir. I thought I saw you, sir.
You thought you saw me, did you? Well, I certainly saw you.
Oh, did you, sir?
Have you ever considered, Nancy, that you've been given a great deal of latitude in this house?
No, sir. I don't know what latitude means.
Latitude, Nancy, means a great deal of liberty. Liberty to the extent of 2 nights off a week.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's all very well. It is not so well, however, when you arrive home as late as the master of the house. We must keep up some pretenses, you know.
Yes, sir, we must.
Nancy, where the devil have you been tonight?
Only out with some friends, sir.
You know, men will sometimes take advantage of young ladies such as yourself. Are you alive to such a possibility?
Me, sir? Not with me. I can handle myself.
And are you always so anxious to handle yourself?
No, sir. Not always, perhaps.
You know, Nancy, as pretty as your bonnet is, it is not nearly as pretty as your hair beneath. Once you take it off, let me see.
Very good, sir. It comes off easy enough. Is there anything else you'll be watching, sir? What do you want? What do you want? There, can she do that for you, huh? Can she do that?
Whatever do you mean, Nancy?
You know who I mean, all right.
Well, Nancy, you are a very remarkable girl in many respects. I believe you are jealous of your mistress.
Me? Jealous? Of her? Oh, she's such a poor thing. Nothing to be jealous of at all. You want to kiss me, huh? Don't you want to kiss me? Yeah, that's better than a sick headache and a pale face all day, isn't it?
Why, yes, Nancy, I believe that it is. But I think, don't you, that it would be better if we met under different circumstances.
Oh, yes, yes. Where shall we meet? When are we going to meet, huh? Because you're mine now, aren't you? You're mine because you want me. You want me, don't you?
And what about you, Nancy? Don't you want me?
Oh, yes. I've wanted you since the moment I clapped eyes on you. I've wanted you more than all the others.
Oh, there are others.
Yes. There are plenty of others.
So I rather imagined, and only 19.
So, when are we going to meet? Where shall we meet?
Well, I must say, Nancy, you caught me a little bit by surprise. I'll let you know tomorrow.
But how will you let me know when she's around?
Oh, I'll find a way.
Not that I care for her at all. I mean, I would like to kiss you under her very nose. That's what I would like to do.
Well, now, run along, Nancy. I have some work to do.
Oh. I don't want to go.
Nancy, now run along. I have some work to do.
What kind of work? What do you have to do?
Oh, I have some letters to write.
All right. I'll let you be master for a little while longer. Good night. Your lordship. So, what time are we going to meet tomorrow?
Oh, when I find time, Nancy. When I find time. No.
Yes. Did you want me?
Yes, Nancy. Will you go up and tell Miss Manningham to come down here?
Yes, sir. What do you want me to say?
Tell her she is to come down here at once, whether she is suffering from a sick headache or any other kind of ailment.
Just like that, sir?
Just like that, Nancy.
It'd be my pleasure to. She's not coming. She doesn't mean to come.
What do you mean, Nancy? She won't come.
Well, she says she feels unwell and she's not coming.
Oh, well then she forces me to be undignified.
The door is locked. I tried it.
Oh, the door's locked, is it? Leave it to me.
But, she's not going to come out. I can tell by the sound of her voice. She's locked the door. She won't come out. What are you going to do? Batter it in?
Well, perhaps you're right, Nancy. Perhaps we'd better try a more delicate means to achieve our ends. Perhaps you will slip a note under this wretched imbecile's door.
All right. Well, what are you going to write in it?
Well, never mind what I'm going to write. I'll tell you what you can do, though. Why don't you go down to the basement and get the little dog and bring it here, will you?
The dog?
Yes, the little dog.
Well, what's the idea? What's the idea with the dog?
Never mind. Just bring it here.
All right.
Or on second thought, let's not bring the dog. We'll just let her suppose that we have the dog. That will be more delicate still. Here. Now, go and slip this under his door.
What's the idea? What have you written in this?
Oh, nothing much. Just a little smoke for getting rats out of holes.
You're a real rump beggar, ain't you?
Go on.
Can't I read it?
Go on, Nancy. There's a good girl.
She's coming down. It's done the trick, all right.
Just as I thought. And now, Nancy, I'll be obliged if you will go to bed at once.
Go on. What's the game? What's the row about?
Now, Nancy, please go to bed.
All right. I'll go to bed. Good
You old bastard.
Good night, Nancy.
Give her a wet floor for me, won't you?
Good night.
You let me pass, perhaps, madam?
Come and sit down in this chair, please, Bella.
Where's the dog? Where have you got the dog?
Dog? What dog?
You said you had the dog. Let me have it. Have you heard it again?
Again? This is strange talk. From you, Bella? After what you did to the dog a few weeks ago? Now come and sit down there.
I'm not feeling well. I don't want to speak to you. You said you had the dog. That's why I came down.
The dog, my dear, was merely a ruse to get you to come and pay me a visit quietly. Now come and sit down where I told you.
I want to go.
Come and sit down where I told you.
What do you want?
Quite a good deal, Bella. Sit down and make yourself comfortable. We have plenty of time.
I want to go. You cannot keep me here. I want to go.
Sit down and make yourself comfortable. We have plenty of time.
Say what you have to say.
Now, you are not sitting in the chair that I indicated.
What have you to say?
What I have to say is you are not sitting in the chair that I indicated. Are you so afraid of me that you wish to be so near the door?
No, I'm not afraid of you.
Then you have a good deal of courage, my dear. Now come and sit down where I told you. You know what you remind me of, Bella, as you walk across the room?
No, what do I remind you of?
A somnambulist, Bella. Have you ever seen such a person?
No, I've never seen one.
Haven't you? Not that fondly glazed, dazed look of the wandering mind? The body that acts without a soul to guide it. I've often thought that you have that look, but it's never been so strong as tonight.
My mind is not wandering.
No? When I came in tonight, I was told that you had gone to bed.
Yes, I had gone to bed.
Well, then why are you still fully dressed? Did you hear what I said?
Yes, I heard what you said.
Then why, since you had gone to bed, are you still fully dressed?
I don't know.
You don't know. Do you know anything about anything that you do?
I don't know. I forgot to undress.
You forgot to undress. A strange oversight, Bella, if I do say so. You know, you give me the impression of someone that's had a rather exciting time since I've been gone. Almost as if you've been up to something. Have you been up to something?
No, I don't know what you mean.
Did you find that bill I told you to find?
No,
And do you remember what I said I would do if you did not find that bill?
no.
No? No? Am I married to a dumb woman above all else? The array of your mental and physical deficiencies is growing almost overwhelming. Now I advise you to answer me.
What do you want me to say?
I asked you what I said I would do if I came home and you did not find that bill.
I don't understand your words. You talk round and around. My head is going round and round.
There's no need for you to tell me that, Bella. I was just wondering if it could stop its gyratory motion for a fraction of a second to concentrate upon the present conversation. Now, what was it that I asked you a moment ago, if you remember?
You asked me if I remembered what you said you would do if I did not find that bill.
Admirable, Bella, admirable, Bella. We will make a great logician of you yet. A Socrates, a John Stuart Mill. You will go down as a shining mind of your day. That is, unless your present circumstances submerge you, take you away from your fellow creatures. And there is a danger of that, you know, in more ways than one. Now, what did I say I would do if you did not find that bill?
You said you would lock me up.
And do you believe me to be a man of my word? You see, Bella, in a lifetime of extensive and varied experience, I've hammered out a few principles of action. In fact, I fancy that I know how to deal with my fellow men. I learned it quite early, actually. At school, in fact. There were two ways of getting what you want. One was along the intellectual plane. The other, along the physical. If one failed, one used the other. I took that lesson into life with me hitherto. The time has come now, I believe, to work along the second plane. You will understand that I am a man of some power. Why do you look at me, Bella? I said I'm a man of some power and determination, and as fully capable in one direction as in the other. I will leave your mind to work on what I mean. However, we are digressing. You did not find that bill I told you to find.
No.
Did you look for it?
Yes.
Where did you look for it?
Around the room.
Around the room. Where around the room? In my bureau, for instance?
No, not in your bureau.
Why not in my bureau?
The drawers are locked.
Do you imagine you can lie to me?
I'm not lying.
Come here, Bella.
What do you want?
Now listen to me. Your dark disease rambling mind has played some pretty tricks tonight, has it not?
My mind is tired. I want to go to bed.
Your mind is indeed tired. It's so tired it no longer works at all. You no longer think. You dream. Dream all day. Dream everything. Dream maliciously and incessantly. Don't you know that by now, you sleepwalking imbecile? Where's your diseased mind wander tonight, eh? That you have split open my bureau. What have you dreamed tonight, eh?
Dream? Are you saying I have dreamed? Dreamed all that happened?
Dreamed what, Bella? All that happened when? Tonight? Of course you dreamed it all. All that happened, or rather all that didn't happen.
I have dreamed tonight. Are you saying I have dreamed? I haven't dreamed. I haven't dreamed. Don't tell me I have dreamed. For God's sake, don't tell me that.
Sit down. I want to know more about this dream of yours, Bella. You interest me.
I dreamt of a man. I dreamt of a man.
You dreamt of a man, Bella? What man, pray?
A man. A man came to see me. Oh, let me rest. Let me rest.
You pull yourself together. I want to know more about this man.
I dreamed a man came in here.
I know you dreamed it, you gibbering wretch. I want to know more about this man of whom you dreamed. Do you hear? Do you hear me?
I dreamed.
Was I any part of this curious dream of yours, Mrs. Manningham? Perhaps my presence here will help you to recall it.
May I ask who the devil you are and how you got in?
Well, who I am seems a little doubtful, as apparently I'm a mere figment of Mrs. Manningham's imagination. As for how I got in, I came in, or rather, I came back. Or better still, I effected an entrance a little before you and have remained hidden away ever since.
And will you have the goodness to tell me your business?
I have no business. As a mere figment of your wife's imagination. Tell me, Mr. Manningham, can you see me? No doubt your wife can, but it must be difficult for you. Perhaps if she goes up to her room, I will vanish and won't be bothered by me anymore.
Perhaps you better explain your business, sir.
I'm waiting for some friends, Mr. Manningham. Maybe you should go up to your room, Mrs. Manningham. You look very tired.
Bella, go to your room. I will find out the meaning of this, and I will deal with you in due course. Go to your room! I will call you down and deal with you later, madam.
You know, Manningham, I believe you're wrong there. I think that is exactly what you've done.
Done what?
Finished with your wife.
And now, sir, will you have the goodness to tell me your name and your business, if any?
I have no name in my present capacity as a mere spirit. Perhaps a spirit of something you have evaded your whole life. But in any case, a spirit. Will you share a cigar with the spirit? We may have to wait some time.
Will you tell me your business, sir? Or am I going to have to fetch a policeman and have you turned out?
Ha ha! An admirable idea. Yes, go fetch the policeman and have me turned out. Why do you wait?
Alternatively, sir, I can turn you out myself.
Yes, well, why not fetch a policeman?
You seem, sir, to have something up your sleeve. Go on with what you're saying.
Certainly. Now, let's see. Tell me, are you under the same impression as myself?
What impression?
The impression that the light is going down in this room?
I noticed it.
Eerie, isn't it? The darkness. You don't suppose a light has been put on somewhere else. You don't suppose that there are other spirits? Spirits of justice, perhaps, which have finally caught up with you at last, Mr. Manningham?
Are you off your head, sir?
No, sir, just an old man seeing ghosts. It must be the atmosphere of this place. I see the ghost of an old woman 20 years ago who once lived in this house, who once lived in this very room. She sits there at the end of the day. There she is. And now it seems I see another ghost as well. I see the ghost of a handsome young man. But this young man has murder in his eyes. Why, God bless my soul, he might be you. She sees him. She screams. She screams for help. She screams before her throat is cut open with a knife. She falls to the floor and lies dead. Now it seems I don't see that ghost anymore.
What's the game, eh? What's the game?
But I still see the ghost of the man. See, searches, madly seeking the thing he cannot find. 20 years later, where is he? Is he not still in the same house? And does he not now stand before the ghost of the woman he killed? A patient man, methodical man, but perhaps he waited too long, for justice has waited too. And here she is in my prison to exact her due. And she found in 1 hour what you sought for 20 years and could not find. Let me show you what she found. First, a bill which your wife lost. Then, a letter which never reached your wife. And finally, a brooch which you gave to your wife and she lost. How wicked of her. But then, she didn't know its value. She didn't know that it contained the Barlow rubies, 12,000 pounds, right before your eyes. You killed one woman for those and tried to drive another out of her mind, and all this time they lay in your desk. And all they have brought you is a rope around your neck. Well, the game is over, Sidney Power, and I suggest you take it philosophically.
You seem, sir, to have some very interesting information. Do you imagine you're going to leave this room with such information in your possession?
Do you imagine you're going to leave this room without a suitable escort?
What do you mean by that?
Only that I have men in the building already. They signal their arrival from above in your own way when the light went down.
Hear you. What the devil's this? Oh, gentlemen, come on in, make yourselves at home. Here. Oh, leave go of me. Leave go of me. Oh, there's a funny one. There's a funny one.
Sidney Charles Power, I have a warrant for your arrest for the murder of Alice Barlow. I should warn you at this time that anything you may say may be taken down in writing and used as evidence at a later date. Will you accompany us to the station in a peaceful manner? It would oblige us and serve your own best interests by coming with us peacefully. Very well. Take him.
Inspector Ruff,
Yes.
I
Wait,
want to speak to my husband. I want to speak to my husband.
This is very unusual. Yes, what do you
I
want to
want to
say?
speak to him alone.
Alone?
I beg of you to allow me. Please let me speak to him alone.
It's very unusual. All right, you may speak to him alone.
I do not want you to listen.
We will not listen.
Jack, what have they done to you? What have they done?
Take it easy, Bella. Take it easy. You're clever. You're clever. Give me something so I can cut these ropes, and then I can go out through the dressing room and out through the window, and I can get away.
I will get a knife. Where is it?
In the cabinet, in the drawer.
I will get it. I will get it for you.
Quickly, get it.
Strange. The knife has vanished.
What do you mean the knife has vanished? It's there in your hand. Bring it here and give it to me.
Knife? What knife? Are you suggesting this is a knife that I hold in my hand? Have you gone mad, my husband? Or is it I who have gone mad? Oh yes, of course, that is it. I am mad. It was a knife, but I have lost it. Dear God, I have lost it, haven't I? I'm always losing things, and I can never find them. I don't know what I do with them. But I must look for it, mustn't I? If I don't find it, you will lock me in my room. You will lock me in the madhouse for my mischief. Where can it be now? Could it be behind the picture? Yes, it must be there. How strange. It's not there. Oh, but I have taken the picture down, so I must put it back again, mustn't I? Where now shall I look? The bureau? Perhaps I put it in one of the drawers. No, it is not there. But here is a bill, and here is a letter, and here is a watch. I have found them. See? Take them. I have found them at last. But they don't help you, do they? And I am trying to help you, aren't I? To help you to escape. But how can a mad woman help her husband to escape? What a pity. If I were not mad, I could have helped you. If I were not mad, no matter what you had done, I could have pitied and protected you. But because I am mad, I have hated you. And because I am mad, I have betrayed you. And because I am mad, I am rejoicing in my heart, without a shred of pity, without a shred of regret, watching you go with glory in my heart. Inspector! Inspector! Come and take that man away! Come and take that man away! Come and take that man away!
Yes, go take him to the station. I'll follow with you shortly. Well, Bella, it's your whole future ahead of you now. It's Devonshire cream and the sparkle back in your eyes. You've had a bad time, and I came in from nowhere. and gave you the most horrible evening of your life, I should imagine. The most horrible evening of anyone's life.
Most horrible? Oh no. The most wonderful. Far and away the most wonderful.